now give the floor to Cairo Institute for Human Rights Studies.
President, let me begin by commending the High Commissioner and her office for the initial release of the report of the database of businesses involved in Israel's illegal settlement enterprise, despite undue political pressure on her office to suppress this important tool. The database represents a historic touchstone and important precedent in broader efforts to ensure corporate accountability. In line with HRC Resolution 3136, we urge the Office of the High Commissioner to ensure that the database is updated annually and made publicly accessible until illegal settlements are dismantled, Israel's prolonged military occupation comes to an end, and the Palestinian people are able to fully exercise their right to self-determination, including sovereignty over their natural resources. Your Excellency, as states present today are struggling with the current pandemic sweeping the globe, the government of Israel continues to exploit an occupied people and its resources, in part to blunt the impact of the virus to their economy. Such a blatant case of illegal colonial exploitation being treated as business as usual deeply undermines international order based on the rule of law. The progress made over the years in the development of international humanitarian law and the eradication of colonialism will continue to be threatened so long as Israel is able to continue to exploit occupied territory and its civilian population as a business venture. As such, support by UN members in the development and updating of the database, including by ensuring the allocation of sufficient resources to carry out this work, will play an important role in challenging Israeli practices in the OPT and in preserving the integrity of the rule of law over corporate profit. Thank you.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you. And I give the floor to Adala, Legal Center for Arab Minority Rights in Israel.
Está ausente. Le doy la palabra.
Absent. I turn to International Federation for Human Rights Leagues.
Está ausente.
Absent. I give the floor to Al-Haq, Law and the Service of Man.
The government seeks to annex large parts of the occupied West Bank starting July 1st. This follows decades of de facto annexation and exploitation of Palestinian natural resources for the expansion of illegal Israeli settlements. Annexation was permanently outlawed with the adoption of the UN Charter in 1945 and gives rise to responsibility on all states not to recognize the illegal situation, not to render aid or assistance in its maintenance, and to cooperate to bring it to an end. Yet, in the Palestinian context, third states have continued to tacitly maintain annexation and colonization, including through corporate complicity, and failed to adopt effective coercive measures to bring the illegal situation to an end. Further annexation is announced today when it was already illegal in 1948 and 1967. It is a testament to third state failure to end Israeli impunity. Madam President, annexation should not be addressed in isolation from the wider context. Annexation would further entrench an Israeli apartheid regime over the Palestinian people as a whole within the meaning of the Rome Statute. As such, the only genuine response to annexation needs to start by addressing the root causes prolonging Palestinian oppression, thus meaning dismantling Israeli apartheid. We call on third states to finally impose sanctions to end Israeli impunity. We urge member states to publicly support and cooperate with the ICC and to welcome the release of the UN database of businesses and commit to supporting its annual update as a first step towards ending corporate complicity and ensuring accountability. Thank you.